Good morning and welcome back to Saltiness Isn't Bliss. Today I am talking breakfast and more specifically oatmeal. So I have got all kinds of flavors here that I want to share with you on how you can take your simple bowl of oatmeal and take it up a notch and add some delicious flavors to it that are just going to create a whole new breakfast favorite for you. So over here in my bowl I've got a little pouch of oatmeal. We'll get to that in a moment. What I want to show you is, yes, I am using instant oatmeal. Of course, you can use any variety, any style that you love and usually make. I have found some amazing flavors at the store. So we've got pumpkin spice and we've got gingerbread. And the great news is that even though these are flavored, there's not a lot of extra salt hiding in them because they're flavored. And the other great thing is when we add all these delicious flavors and additions to our oatmeal, we are adding in flavor, we're not adding in salt. So that's the idea here as well. Okay guys, so the idea of the oatmeal is pretty simple, pretty basic. We've got a half a cup of water here that I'm going to heat in the microwave, pour that into my bowl, and then dump my pouch of gingerbread flavored oatmeal in my bowl. Before we get to that, I want to show you and explain to you all the additional things we can add to oatmeal at any time to just kick it up a notch. So we've got dried fruit such as banana chips. We've got dried berries. This is a cherry, cranberry, and blueberry medley. I've got freeze-dried mangoes. Over here I've got some just amazing spices. So we've got cinnamon, ground cinnamon, and nutmeg. And then I was able to find pumpkin pie spice. So the amazing thing about this one is it combines everything. So this is cinnamon, this is clove, ginger, and nutmeg, all in one little bottle here. Even better, right? So we've got that, and then over here, I actually have some fresh fruit, so I'm gonna cut up an apple into cubes and add that into my oatmeal once it's prepared in my bowl. So fresh fruit is always a great way to go as well. All right, so here's where the magic happens. So we're gonna take our pouch of oatmeal, we're gonna pour it right into our bowl there. We're gonna put our half a cup of heated water in. And now we're gonna mix and blend that really well. I don't know if you guys can see it. It is a little soupy at this point, so now I'm just going to let it set and let it thicken up. And while I do that, I'm going to come over here and I'm going to talk about my coffee for just a moment, and then we'll come back to that and we'll add some additional flavors in there. So my coffee, I am someone who wants to love coffee. Coffee doesn't always love me. So I tend to go with flavored coffee because just the basic traditional coffee and me don't mesh. So what I wanted to share is not only this amazing flavor I found, which is honey lavender, which will complement the oatmeal. Also, I had this large mason jar that was left over. It had a bouquet of flowers in it, and I had this universal lid for it. A little early in the morning. Can't remember things I should remember. Anyway, I had this lid for it, and I thought, what a great way to reuse it. Put my coffee grounds in here. So I just wanted to share that fun little tip with you guys. If you have coffee beans, if you have coffee grounds at home, and you're looking for just a cute, clever way to store them, you can always just put them in a decorative little mason jar. And the nice thing about the mason jars is they have the measurement on the side too. So that can be helpful at times as well. So I'm going to brew up my cup of coffee. I will show you how I scoop it out of here. I just use my handy little scoop and scoop my desired amount out of my mason jar. I'll be right back. Okay guys, so just brewed my honey lavender coffee. I like to put hazelnut creamer. That's my go-to, but of course, you make your coffee, your tea, your hot cocoa, your cappuccino, whatever warm and cozy drink you love. Make it up, pair it with your oatmeal, and just enjoy it. Just enjoy the coziness of it all. So my oatmeal's had a couple minutes to sit and kind of thicken up a bit. So now I'm gonna add my additional flavors in there, and then I'll give you a little bird's eye view because I know it's kind of hard to tip the bowl and show you. So I've got that sitting over here. I have cut up a whole bunch of my apple and I've cubed it. So it looks something like that. Of course, you can tweak those pieces and the amount to whatever suits you. So I'm gonna add my apple in. Next, I'm gonna add a handful of my dried fruit. Just kind of gonna sprinkle that in. Maybe I'll go with a little more. There we go. And then right on top, I'm gonna add my pumpkin pie spice just to give it a little something and see that delicious spice kind of sprinkled right on top of my apple slices. So there is my delicious bird's eye view. How yummy does that look? Scoop some of that up. As always, guys, thanks so much for watching. I will see you next time.